Hi. Okay, so my question is about I'm transitioning. I currently have run a business for 10 years and I'm transitioning it to something I love to do even more. Like it's something I would just like do for free if I was given the opportunity. It's like the thing I love talking about the most, the thing I love doing the most, like it's what I love reading about the most. So my business that I'm transitioning, I think out of, I'm really like I felt like I've been amazing at knowing how to price it because it wasn't so close to my heart and passion. But with this new business, I'm like all over the place with how to price it. Like I really want clients, but I would do it for free. But then I also value my time because I feel like I have a lot to give. So I am so confused in it all, and I would just like some clarity on it.
Indeed, what is very exciting to hear is the excitement about new project. You see, everything else comes from the sense of worthiness you're describing. You see, this feeling that you have about this being new and exciting lets you to look into it as a business as well. We just want to ask you, what is more dominant for you? Is it excitement about sharing this project, or is it necessity for you to find income from this project as well?
Well, that's a really interesting question because a part of me really wants to let go of the other job. So, but the other job gives me a lot of freedom to do everything I desire right now because it is my income.
Then, then your 10-year project you described as very satisfying and moving to something even more satisfying is not feeling like that to you. You see, you would not be able to feel excited about something of doing 10 years and then also being so excited to get rid of it at the same time. This is really discovering the level of sensitivity and really finding ways to call this the way you really feel about it. So, which one is it more dominant to you when it comes to this previous work? Did you convince yourself that this previous work is still exciting and you are just moving to something new? Or is this actually the case?
So my previous work is what the question is about. Like, is the 10 years of business like that exciting to me anymore?
Yes.
Besides the money, like zero excitement.
Costa has gotten through the whole similar experience, is going now through the experience while with Armand together offering this broadcast and this project. He has been having his own many decades of receiving the compensation in physicality from doing and teaching people how to dance. And while that is still active within, he had used the times of major focus that were happening globally recently to find a new balance and really examine this excitement levels about the new project or not. You see, this compensation, this physical compensation you talk about always comes after this excitement about the project itself and sharing the project itself. You see, this limbo you're feeling between having something that provides you steadiness, even though you do not enjoy the process as much as you used to when you were embarking on it, means that this took a little bit longer timestamp than you had excitement about. So something that is super exciting for you, you're searching to offer in new ways. So we'll offer you the example of Costa. That's as far as we can go in these conversations anyway, is that he would ask himself question every single time when it comes to that aspect. How much of this is gonna now provide for how much of that? He would always ask himself, if I was to do this without any visible physical exchange when it comes to contribution, would I do it in this form? And the answer was yes for that amount of form. And then he would shift it to do more and more and more. And as he's finding his balance and excitement and being in that soft spot of excitement about this, about excitement of sharing the message, about understanding that the right people will come at the right time, people who have already created even this live stream, you and all the other people that will get benefit from observing certain clips or purchasing eventually these workshop recordings. All of these people have created all of this together. You see, sometimes in a focused environment, people, you, Kosta, and everyone else are searching inspiration from the point of intellect. Intellect is executing these inspirations you have received originally. So the moment when you feel these moments of doubt is when your intellect is used to giving you a certain habit of thought. And this is the moment where you always want to go back and in a way re-examine your level of excitement. Asking a question why you are doing it versus how is it going to be done has become a dominant question Kosta has been asking himself over the last several months.
Okay. So I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Should I kind of play around with just letting it unfold itself with the pricing? And
Kosta had found a easy way about this. He could not make up his mind in this sense, and Armand already made up his mind knowing brilliance of himself and understanding that this process is mostly vibrational. So Kosta has been following these guidelines one by one, guidelines in terms of inspiration and seeing what feels the best at the moment and switching it and finding it and finding more and more ways. So in order to receive how much, he just found a way to offer multiple options for people to choose what they are resonating at that moment of contribution. This, as a step for now, has put him in much ease, and he is then able to stay so much more in the sense of this exhilaration about the process itself. So you will find your own system. We're not implying that this system is system for you. We are saying that as many ways of you receiving this thrill and excitement, as many infinite ways for you to receive how to deliver it to physicality.
okay, that's helpful. Thank you.
Excellent.